Hey, how's it going? Today you're in for a treat because you and I are going to be using a Ninja Combi to make amazing low sugar puff pastry apple tarts. They're so good that I bet you're going to eat the entire thing in one sitting. So you ready? Let's get into this. Okay, for this recipe we're going to need some pre-made puff pastry, some green apples, a little bit of water, some vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, some walnut pieces, a little bit of sugar substitute, I'm using xylitol, and some diced cold butter. Also for an optional topping, I got a little bit of zero sugar Ready Whip. If you'd like to make this recipe, all the ingredients and measurements are down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the carbs, and the fat. So the first thing we need to do is get our apples prepared. You don't really want to do this ahead of time or anything because if you slice up your apples and let them sit, they're going to turn brown on you. What? You can alleviate that by squirting a little bit of lemon juice on them after the fact, but we don't want to bother with that, so we'll just do them right when we need them. So we're going to need a large mixing bowl. I'm just going to put that on the side for now, and we're going to slice these up one at a time. You can do this a couple different ways. You can cut this in half and slice out the core and do all that stuff. But what I'm gonna do is a little bit less efficient, but it's gonna be a lot faster. So we're just gonna cut off the outside portions of these apples right up to where the core is. It's gonna take a little bit of guesswork, but for the most part, if you just follow the indentation of where the stem goes into the apple and just aim for the outside of that, you should be in good shape. See? Pretty good. Now we can just take all these pieces and we're gonna cut them all into 1/4-inch slices the long way. Just so they look a little bit like that. Once you get all these done, we'll just toss them into this bowl. And once you get those done, they should look a little bit like this. Now we're gonna take our Combi cooker pan, we're gonna pour in our water, we're gonna throw in the crisper plate right on top, and we're gonna layer in a piece of parchment paper on top of that. Next, we're gonna take our puff pastry and we're gonna end up rolling this out right on top of this. But we're not gonna use this whole thing. So, get this open, and we're gonna gently roll this out. Just be careful not to wreck it or anything. And then we're going to measure this out. You can see that it's already about the right width, but we need to make sure that it's not going to be too long. So probably about like that, and we're going to cut it along right about here. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. We're going to lay in our puff pastry, and we're just going to fit this all the way into the edges here. You might need to stretch it a little bit, but we want it to kind of conform to this pan as much as we can. If we got little extra pieces, we can kind of rip all of those off. We don't need it to come up over the top or anything. You can fold this down also if you'd like to do that as well. Now that we got this in here, we need to poke the entire surface here with a fork, just so we have a way to let the air through. Now we'll set this aside for a minute. We're gonna take those apples from before. We'll throw in our cinnamon and our vanilla extract. And we're gonna get a good toss on this stuff to get it combined. I'm gonna try to get that cinnamon dispersed at least somewhat uniformly here. Something like that. Okay, next, we are going to take this again, and we're gonna layer the apples across the surface in nice little rows. So we'll just start on one end, and we're just gonna slightly overlap them like this. And then just sort of follow that for our entire thing here. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Alright, once we have that done, we can sprinkle on our walnuts. Try to get that as even as you can. Then we'll put our xylitol on here. Again, we're going to try to keep that as uniform as we can here. And finally, we're gonna dot the top with all of our pieces of butter. Keep in mind, you don't want this sitting out too long. You want these to be cold and pretty hard on here right now. You don't want them to be too squishy. So you can just kind of throw them on here randomly. Just make sure that there's not big open spaces on here that don't have any butter. That would just sort of suck. Now we're ready to cook. Okay, now we're gonna put this into the Ninja Combi. Just be careful when you're putting this in here and carrying it around. Remember, you do have water down here in the bottom. We're gonna turn this on, and we're gonna be doing a combi bake. So we need to flip up the switch right here, move this down to combi bake. We're gonna leave the temperature at 350 degrees, but we're gonna wanna set this time to 17 minutes. Now, all we gotta do is start. So what this is gonna do is it's going to steam for 20 minutes, and then it's gonna use that 17 minutes that I put in here to bake. The steaming portion is why we had to put the water in the bottom of the pan. Now, the only thing left to do is wait. All right, now that that's done, let's check this out. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes, and then I can take it out of here, we can serve it up and eat. Those apple tarts were fantastic. They taste really great, they're low sugar, and as you can see, they're super easy to make. If you like apple desserts, you're missing out if you don't try them. If you'd like a little bit more information about that Ninja Combi that I used to make this recipe, I do have an Amazon affiliate link for it down in the description of the video. If you buy anything through those links, I do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay, 1 cent. If you like this video, then I bet you'll love this playlist right here that has all of my treats and desserts in it. If you check that out, I bet you're gonna be sitting on my channel watching for a while, and that's a good thing. Also, I'd like to take a quick second to acknowledge all of our channel members right here and to say thank you so much for your continued support. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon. And until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.